guys, and welcome to our very first episode of 382. Now 382 is that show that takes you behind the scene of every great music video that you have seen on your TV screen. Now we take you and show you the craziness, the fun, the brouhaha, and the final finish of what you see on your screen. My name is Laura, this is 382, stick around. Welcome back. Now 382 not only takes you behind the scene, but also brings you great people who put together whatever you see on your TV screen. The stylist, the makeup artist, the director, artist, even the person who's in charge of food on the set. Now today we're gonna have a very amazing guest. He's been in the industry for such a long time, and today we are actually reviewing one of the videos that he has actually put together and you have seen. Now this video is by Cynthia Morgan and Stonebwoy, directed by the very amazing Unlimited LA. We're gonna go check that video out and come back with him on a hot seat.
Yeah! Skilla! Killer! Original radio #1 Kingston property. Definitely them a call on me. Come here, the ungo get the stuff than the corner. Me girlfriend, me never let the things of the what they son on me. Come me boyfriend side chicks, them a follow me. Word for that. Wine a bubble bop. Still him a run back for me. Him say them nothing. Yeah. Wine a bubble bop. Stick it, you can miss it. Wine a bubble bop. Still him a run back for me. Him say them nothing. Yeah. Wine a bubble bop. Simmer, 1, 2.
Welcome back. Now that masterpiece you just saw was by Cynthia Morgan, and she featured the Ghanaian BET Award winner Stonebwoy, and it was directed, like I said, by Unlimited LA, who actually happens to be named after our current president. Quite a funny story, we're going to find out about that, but please help me welcome the one and only Unlimited LA. How are you? Are you alright?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, how you feeling?
Well, it's always awkward for me.
Always awkward because you're always behind the scenes.
Yeah, when I'm
now
like
you're
this,
in front of. Now we had to show you what the masterpiece was before we actually take you behind the scene. Now we're going to talk about it slow but steady. Yeah? Okay, now let's go on real quick. Now, it was quite. I have seen the video.
Okay.
Do you watch your videos when you're done?
Of course.
Sometimes, or
yeah, most of the time.
I've heard artists say, I don't listen to my song after I've released it. I just send it into the world.
Oh, okay.
So do you send it into the world just like that?
Fortunately, mine is different because I have to watch the video over and over again before it's being released. Yeah.
Okay, now take us through that video. You know, from the beginning, the actual process that goes through putting all this that we see at the end of the day together.
Okay, Cynthia Morgan, Bubble Bob, featuring Stonebwoy video. I actually had just 2 days to plan for the video because I was called by Cynthia Morgan's manager 2 days before the actual day of the shoot. So I think I would say it was a rushed video because Stonebwoy had to travel, had to go on tour, so he had just 1 day to be available. So I think we had like less than 48 hours to plan for the video.
Get it done.
Yeah. So yeah, pretty much 48 hours we put I put my team together and we just made it happen.
Now, what's the first thing that comes to your mind once a song is sent to you?
I'm a huge fan of Cynthia Morgan, so when I heard the song, I think I already heard the song before I was contacted. So when I heard this song, I said, "Oh wow, Cynthia Morgan! I've always loved to work with Cynthia Morgan." So when the song came, I said, "Okay, same old, let's just attack it in a very Jamaican way." And that's exactly
Very
what we did.
Jamaican way in Nigeria.
Nigeria.
So, before we go any further, I did mention that you were somehow named after the current president. Now let's talk about your name, how it came about, family background, all that.
My name is Buhari, not Buhari.
Oh, there's a difference.
I'm Yoruba. The president is from the north.
So how do you spell yours?
It's without the H.
Got it.
So Yeah, that's my name, Buhari Olalekan Oluwasegun.
Let's go back to the video. Let's leave you alone for a minute. Let's go
Okay.
back to the video.
Okay.
Now, what choice of camera did you use for that particular one? Because sometimes I get the feeling that the cameras are different, which actually gives a different look every now and then. But what particular camera did you use for that one and why?
For Cynthia Morgan's video, let me quickly say this. I'm comfortable shooting with any camera
Yeah, you did say that.
to the level of my phone camera.
Really?
I know.
Are you just bragging? Right?
No, I'm not bragging. I've done it a couple of times. I can shoot with any camera. But should I say fortunately or unfortunately, the camera that was available for me to shoot the Cynthia Morgan's video was the Red Raven, the 4.5K resolution Red Raven. That was the camera that was available for me to shoot the video with at that particular time. And yeah, I used it. It's just like that.
So now you said you've been in the industry as an errand boy for the longest time, but Unlimited LA actually started in 2012. Now let's talk about you before Unlimited LA. What was your life like at that time?
I was just a regular boy, student, also an errand boy on set. That's just my life there, from student and errand boy on set. Yeah.
So you knew, right from when you were in school that you wanted to do this full time?
No, actually, when I was in school, I've always wanted to become an engineer. Because
Engineer.
engineer, like a computer engineer. But unfortunately for me, I didn't. My JAMB score wasn't that big, so I ended up studying computer science and maths. And yeah. So while I was in school, I did lots of maths, and
I hate math.
I was fortunate to have a cousin who is big in the industry, and his name is DJ T. And I was fortunate to live with him while I was in school, so I was always following him on set. I was just doing it, you're a student, you don't really know, you don't really have, you're just seeing the bench for free, seeing the Lumentin, Two-Face CDB, all these guys, you're just seeing them for free. So when I go back to school, I'll tell my guy, I say, man, yesterday I was with the band and Don Jazz. So it was just fun for me, But at the same time, I was in that environment for like 5 years, so I was learning. I knew all the lights, I knew all the camera, I knew everything, even before I decided to say, okay, let me give it a try.
So, but did your parents object when you finally said, I want to leave computer engineering and do this? Like the African family, African parent mentality. Oh no, doctor, engineer, lawyer, and my son wants to be a video director.
My parents didn't really know that I was always sneaking to my cousin's place.
Now mommy,
So that's something I've never said on TV. For like 5 years, they didn't know.
Wow, 5 whole years.
Yes,
how did you get away with that?
Well, after 5 years, I was done with school. So, and I faced my own destiny. How can I put it? So, they really don't. They don't. Like, it wasn't a problem for them because I finished school.
Yeah, just give me that certificate and do whatever you want.
Original number one king. Definitely them a call on me. Come here, the humble get the stuff than the economy. Girlfriend, me never let the things know what they son on me. Come here, my friends.
I'm Tony Ross, who is actually the producer on this particular song.
Tony Ross.
What's the title?
Bubble Bop.
It's a tongue twister. Can you say that 5 times?
Bubble Bop, Bubble Bop, Bubble Bop, Bubble Bop, Bubble Bop, Bubble Bop.
It's a tongue twister. It's kind of hard to say that 5 times.
Bubble Bop.
Bubble Bop 5 times.
Bubble Bop, Bubble Bop, Bubble Bop.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah. What's happening, man? You look good.
Thank you.
And we're out here having fun, man, on behind the scene, shooting the video, man.
Cynthia Morgan and Stonebwoy. Now, how long did it take you for this to produce the beat?
Initially, I had the beat before Cynthia heard it, so I had the beat, so.
You already had it made?
Yeah, I already had it made.
Before you had it made, how long did it take you?
Yeah, 15 minutes, Mars.
It's the thing I do where I ask people how long it took them to do something.
Yeah.
And yours says 15 minutes to make a beat.
Yeah.
Okay, so how long did it take her to record the song?
15 minutes.
There's some there's some things that are underneath that like underneath.
No, that's the main sound. The rest is just like, like yeah.
Oh, I see.
I have to do those, but that's just the main thing now.
Okay, so it's
I'm bad like that.
oh god, everybody is out here tonight. Stonebwoy is all the way from Ghana. 382 is all the way from somewhere across the bridge. But we're all here for the very beautiful Cynthia Morgan, and she has Stonebwoy on this one. It's called Bubble Bop. But before we start up, I'm gonna make you say Bubble Bop 5 times.
Bubble bop, bubble bop, bubble bubble bop, bubble bop, bop, bubble bubble.
A lot of people have made the same mistake. How are you?
I'm fine.
How you feeling?
Oh, yeah, I'm great. I feel very excited, very fine, and happy. So.
Okay, so now let's talk about the song Bubble Bop. Why the choice of title? What were you going?
Well, actually, I really do not plan it and be like, yo, I want to title my songs. It just comes like, when I heard the record, I heard the track, my producer came over to the house and played it for me. The word that came to my mind or to my mouth was Bubble Bop, and then it just happened, and then it means something. Music is spiritual, so yeah, so it just happened.
So now let's talk about the collaboration between you and Cynthia Morgan. What did you feel? What was your thoughts when you shared? You were like, oh yo, Stonebwoy, it sings Save Me and You. We should do a song together. What was your thoughts?
That was one morning I woke up and she hit me up and sent me something to listen if I could work on it, and I'm like, listen, this is totally different, This is music, this is reggae dancehall music, this is dancehall, but it's nice, like it's beautiful. I had to travel out the next day, so I quickly looked for studio space. Entered the studio and I killed it and sent it back, and she finished her verse also. So at the end of the day, the song is big. It just got released. It sounds so great. It's representing for the reggae dancehall fraternity from Africa, and I don't know. Big up Cynthia Morgan for being one of the females that is the leaders of that squad.
All right, now let's talk about your favorite camera. I know there's always, for a particular profession, there has to be something you really, really love. So what's your favorite camera, seeing that you work with different types and you can actually work with any kind?
Okay, now I don't have a favorite. I can't say I have a favorite camera because I get to choose the kind of camera I want to use. That is after I know the brief of what I'm doing. Like different cameras for different things. Like I want to shoot on the street at night and maybe I don't have lights on it. I like to use the Sony AS2. The Sony A7S2.
They all sound strange to me, so don't worry.
So because it's very good when it comes to low light, and maybe I want to show something very cinematic. I go for the Alexa or the Alexa Mini or the Red. So is my favorite camera, like the camera I like to lay my hands on, will be the Alexa Mini, but it's expensive.
How expensive?
Very expensive to the extent that we don't have any in this country.
Ooh, now plus the dollar rate and everything,
We don't have
times 10.
Well, it's a very fantastic camera because.
Would you want to tell us any video that has been shot with that camera?
I've never shot a video.
No,
with
not
the camera.
you. Like
yeah,
any video.
if you've seen Tiny Temper, Mamacita with Wizkid, yes,
really?
that's the Alexa Mini. Yeah, so it's a new camera. I think the camera is less than 2 years old, so it's really good. It's what's raining in the US now.
Raining in the US.
Wow.
It will soon come here. Very soon.
While we are fighting over red weapon over here, it's raining here. So that would be my favorite camera. Why? Because it has everything together inside.
Okay, welcome back. It is still 382. My name is still Laura. It hasn't changed, and I'm still with the very unlimited LA. Now, you said that name came about in 2012. Why Unlimited LA? What's the Unlimited?
It's a long story, I swear.
Cut it short.
Unlimited was actually given to me by one of my colleagues. I used to work in a production studio, and they don't always allow me shoot. so I was always stuck in the studio. So, but I shot something personally, and I was done editing, and I was doing color grading the picture with my laptop. And one of my colleagues came in and said, he said this in Pidgin English, said, now you go shoot, now you go direct, now you go edit. You can't do color grading. You be unlimited.
Oh, shout out to you, whoever you are.
He said it,
Shout out to
and
you.
till today he doesn't even know. Like, it was recently I told him that
He gave you your
he
name.
gave me that name. That doesn't know I gave him that. But that was when Unlimited came in, and I went home. I thought about it because it was time for me to set up my own thing, you know. And I said Unlimited, and I had the name Ellie since 2008.
So what's the LA? The Lake.
Ellie is and the thing is, it's supposed to be my initials, but it's not really.
It would have been LB.
I was working for MTV as a contract staff, so they brought in these white guys from South Africa, and one of them could not pronounce my name, Lekon.
Oh, they just gave you
So he
LA.
now said, "Can I call you Ellie for short?" I said, "Okay." So since 2008, I've had Ellie. Then 2011 was when Unlimited came in. So and I said, let me just combine both names, Unlimited Ellie. And when I told my friends, they said, "Man, which kind of name is this? It's too long." You know, we had nice names then, like DJT, we had Clarence Peters, we had Woody Hour, we had Aki Alabi, we had Unlimited Ellie. Well, I said because they told me it was a mouthful. I said because it is a mouthful,
I'm gonna keep
stick to
it.
it.
Let's go back to the video. What's your favorite part in that video? There's always got to be that one moment that you're like, oh my God, I did that. Freeze that. I want to see it again. What's that favorite part
My favorite
from
parts-
the Bubble Bop video?
Yeah, from Sita Morgan. My favorite part of the video will be the first take, which is the scene with her by the Rolls Royce. Because it was my first time actually pushing the record button on Sita Morgan. So, and she did it one take. She killed it.
Wine a bubble bop. Stick it, you can miss out.
One take, and I always get inspired by one take artists, you know, because she was just flawless.
Definitely them a call on me. Come here, the uncle get the stuff down the corner. Me girlfriend, me never let the things of what they son on me.
You know, I just pushed roll sound, press record, did my thing, and she gave me 100, one take.
Now, how many one-take artists have you worked with?
One take artist. I mean, Sita Morgan is one. Another one take artist that I worked with will be Young Six.
Young Six, yes, I was
Like,
in it. I was there. He actually
like,
knows
he's
what
my
he wants. He
favorite.
gives you the... In fact, the
my
Worry
favorite.
Boy is doing him quite a lot.
He's my favorite. Even he knows when you change the lens, he knows how much of him you can see, you know. And also Shantizo too.
Shanti,
Also Olamide, you know.
Bado.
Like most of these guys that I've really worked with more than one video, they happen to be one-take artists. That would be because of their experience in music videos.
Now we're gonna go and take a look at what actually went down behind the scene, and then we're gonna come back for the 5 fast questions for Unlimited LA.
Yeah. Skilla.
Killer,
Original radio #1 Kingston property.
champion.
Definitely them a call on me. Come here, the uncle get the stuff down the corner. Me girlfriend, me never let the things of what they son on me. Call me boyfriend, side chicks, them a follow me. Word for that. Wine a bubble bop. Still him a run back for me. Him say them nothing. Yeah. Wine a bubble bop. Stick it, you can miss out. Wine a bubble bop. Still him a run back for me. Him say them nothing. Yeah. Wine a bubble bop. Simmer, 1, 2. Get it when me bounce it for him. Run up down me ding 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 ding. Bounce it for him. Run up down me ding for me, baby baby. Oh, bounce it for me. Run up down me ding 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 ding. Bounce it for him. Run up down me ding for me, baby baby.
Woman, you good, woman, you too good. And that's why I'm put your name in a me good book. Yeah, woman, you good, the whole place shook. Champion bubble at the world I look. But the winner, me must come for dinner. Cause out of a silly young girl, you are the winner. Girl, them still a cold-blooded killer. Nobody no ever make it feel this realer. Oh, only you, you the part of my
vibrate my heart. Oh yo yo, I don't think I look for the clue, but it done already thief my heart.
Wine a bubble bop, still him a run back for me. Him said them nothing. Yeah, wine a bubble bop, stick it, you can miss it. Wine a bubble bop, still him a run back for me. Him said them nothing. Yeah, wine a bubble bop, simmer 1 2. Yeah, the way me bounce it for him. Run up down me ding 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 ding, bounce it for him. Run up down me ding for me, baby baby oh. Bounce it for me. Run up down me ding 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 ding, bounce it for him. Run up down me ding for me, baby baby oh. Shout out to them boyfriend stealer, but me a the boy them keeper. Yeah, me know you love my lover, but me a the boy them sugar. See ma, hey. Bounce it for him, baby, prefer lady. Let him know you ain't lazy, you is lady. No other girls you invade him, show him boom, yeah. Tell him you can have his baby in LA. See, open and close, that a booty boy like a cook up in a stove. Give your man a boner without taking off your clothes. Now entertain your man and let him know you're on the show. Sure. See, open and close, that a booty boy like a cook up in a stove. Give your man a boner without taking off your clothes. Now entertain your man and let him know you're on the show. Sure. Wine a bubble bop, still him a run back for me. Him said them nothing. Yeah, wine a bubble bop, stick it, you can miss it. Wine a bubble bop, still him a run back for me. Him said them nothing. Yeah, wine a bubble bop, simmer 1 2. Yeah, the way me bounce it for him. Run up down me ding 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 ding, bounce it for him. Run up down me ding for me, baby baby oh. Bounce it for me. Run up down me ding 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 ding, bounce it for him. Run up down me ding for me, baby baby. Some of the girls them jump with it, them stunt with it. The rest of them are done with it. Party morning, love with me, him stuck with me, cause him know how me give it to him. Skilla. Stone boy from Ghana, Madrina, Tony Ross, elite one.
Welcome back. Now you have seen some of the craziness and the fun things that we do when we go behind the scenes. Some people just walk in front of the cameras, some people bump into you without being told, some people just do any basically, and then the director goes, cut, let's take that again and come back. It is not all fun. There's a lot of crazy, there's a lot of fun times as well, and there's a lot of hard work that goes behind all the great videos that you see on your TV screen. But before we go, we're going to try and find out what would actually make a perfect or ideal woman for Unlimited. Now, this is the fast 5 questions, yeah? Real quick, don't think about it, just tell me straight up, yeah? Okay. Boobs or ass? You don't think about it. We'll take that again, boobs or ass?
Wait, must I pick one?
Yes, you have to pick one.
Wait. What are the options?
Boobs or ass? That's all the option you get.
But wait, I can't say none.
Boobs or ass?
None.
Why is that none?
Yeah, because it's not really important to me.
It's not important to you? Okay, girls, listen carefully to this particular one. Slim or thick?
Slim.
Short or tall? Light skin or dark skin?
Anything's fine.
Entertainer, someone in your business, or just a random regular person?
I don't know, anyone works for me.
Night owl or a daytimer?
Night.
Okay. Now, well, you have finally heard him. Now, ladies, he does not care if there's, the front or the back. He just not light skin, dark skin. He likes what he likes. Now, let's try having you define your brand in one word.
Unlimited.
It's going to be so cliche and say Unlimited. So, yeah, we've come to the end of this particular edition and episode. My name is Laura, and he is Unlimited LA.